Good morning everyone, Stompar Gamer here. Today we're going to do a video on one of the most anticipated ships of the year, and that is the Crusader Star-Runner. Kind of taking a look at the outside here, you can see the flying wing shape that we've got with it, and some of the asymmetrical design. We'll head on in and look at it and take it for a flight, see how she does. Very close to the concept art, so very nice looking ship. There's only one way in and out, and you gotta press this tiny little button. Ramp seems to sit flat. It's 2:33 a.m., so my mouth is a little thick. It sits flat, and you come on into the cargo bay. Go ahead and close the ramp. Just kind of pops closed. It's nice. This goes to engineering. We'll turn on the lights. We'll do a ship tour in the air. The main point of this is to fly the ship, so there's lots of little ins and outs of this ship, like this elevator. When you come in, if someone else is in, make sure you look for this lip, because otherwise you might get squished. I don't know why they didn't just put some stairs. Just my personal opinion. Then you enter through the server room. All the doors are labeled, so you can at least find your way where you need to go. And to the part that matters to us as pilots, the cockpit. Gun racks in the cockpit. I guess that makes sense? Alright. 2 seats, co-pilot, pilot. You sit them, and they kind of do this weird rotating thing to bring you into the seat.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
A journey worth taking. So it's definitely a neat, tactile cockpit. Many switches and buttons to hit. They don't all seem interactable, just a couple. I'll go ahead and request our takeoff.
Landing complete.
And figures it would be nighttime.
Contact.
Contact as soon as I launch.
Landing gear up.
New patch. I'm sure there's a lot of people out playing. So we'll go ahead and play around the city for now. Wait for the sun to come up. Looks like it's about to. Check our roll. Pretty good roll rate for sure for a larger ship. Check pitch now. Very good pitch, especially for an atmosphere. Yaw. Yaw is also very good. Overall, she's a very maneuverable ship, especially in atmosphere. Heck of a lot more maneuverable than the Connie, that's for sure. And it is a direct competitor with the Constellation. So SCM speed in atmosphere is about 195. We'll check top speed.
Engines too hot.
She's not much faster in atmosphere. We're topping out about 222. So you're really not going to exceed SCM speed in atmosphere by a whole heck of a lot. She is chonky, ain't she? Now if you look at it from the aerodynamic perspective, it's mostly a flying wing. It's got zero real like aerodynamic, there's no ailerons, anything like that, so it's going to be relying 100% on thrusters for pitch, roll, and yaw in atmosphere, which is fine, just would expect her. I mean, you're seeing kind of that performance. She's got good performance, but she's still a little sluggish. You have to wait for the thrusters to kick in to truly get her moving. And again, this is using stock components, so you might get a little bit better boost usage. I mean, I'm flying a large ship right now, very similar to how I would fly a fighter. And that's very maneuverable for a larger ship. Alright, let's take her up to space. So for running cargo, she's going to be an excellent ship. Getting in and out of the atmosphere because it's going to be very easy to land. Hey Steadfast, how you doing? Yeah, sorry it took me a while to get the review of the ship. I've just been busy with, well, flying. As we take a look here inside the cockpit climbing out, let me get her better on cruise control. It's a very bright cockpit, which is a little much. There's a lot of lights, so it's going to make visibility at darkness. If you're flying at night or in a dark area, it's going to be hard to see outside with all these lights. So I hope we get a cockpit dimming system later on, or some way to dim cockpit lighting like you can in a real airplane. Let's look at the controls. Roll is moving the yoke. Strafe, kind of moving the yoke left and right. Throttle was obviously what you would expect. Let me turn off cruise control. Actually, where is the throttle? Oh. So your left foot is thrust forward, and your left foot is thrust backwards. That's interesting. I never would have thought of that. Okay. And then pitch is pull back on the stick or pull.
75%.
And yaw is roll. So you roll your yoke for yaw. And you roll it more. So I guess, see I don't like how they're handling that. Where your rudder pedals are your throttle, and then the degree with which you roll your yoke is roll? That doesn't make sense. How is that working? I am very confused. That needs to have some way of describing or changing the two. Because again, if you watch the the control yoke or the wheel as you will call it in the front, this is yaw to the right. Look which way it's going. Turning the wheel to the left, yaws to the right. And then if I roll to the right, it's again turning it to the left. Now I'm going to roll left. Roll right. It's reverse. That's... Alright, and then yaw again. So yaw is kind of twisting it in the opposite direction you want. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I don't know about you, but that just does not make sense to me. Let's head up to space. I mean, I guess they're doing it. You're pushing on the side that you want to go, or but that's still back arsewards of how you would design a control scheme for a ship. I know they want some uniqueness, but that's not the way to do it, in my opinion. In VR, I think that's going to be a little confusing once we do get VR. Head up to Port Tressler, and we'll check her out in space.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, so first thing we'll check is her max speed in space. $1283-ish. Not bad at all. We'll see how she slows down.
Engines too hot.
Oof. Oof. Big oof. She does not slow on a dime. She's fast, but she does not slow on a dime.
Engines too hot.
Maybe with upgraded coolers she'll do a little bit better, but you're going to have to anticipate slowing down. Alright, and SEM is still right around 215 in space, which, it's kind of what we expect. Alright, let's find a point to play here. In space, rolls very good. And we'll check pitch and yaw and ability to stick around a point. One of my favorite tests to see how a ship's going to handle. I can tell you right now, it's a maneuverable ship, but for combat-wise, I think these thrusters are going to let us down. So again, I'm thrusting down and pitching to maintain on target. Alright, she does very good on this, so I'm incorrect. The thrusters are not letting us down. I'm able to maintain this without using boost at a relatively close distance and stay. Alright, we'll check yaw. Yaw's a little less responsive. Still doing it, but you'll see it's a little bit less controlled. So strafe thrusters aren't as strong as your pitch up and down. And she chews through hydrogen fuel, ladies and gentlemen, 50%. We just got into the air. And I've used boost a little bit, but not a lot. So she does chew through hydrogen fuel. So that's definitely something you'll have to take into consideration, but she is very maneuverable. As long as you stay at SCM, she's surprisingly maneuverable. And like I said, you got 2 pilot-controlled size 3 guns on her. So you will be able to do some combat in this ship as a pilot. And it's definitely much more maneuverable than a Constellation. She's actually a fun ship to fly, which is not what I would have expected. Alright, we're going to go ahead and park her right here, get out of the seat, and we'll do a little tour of the inside of the ship. And yes, I do read the chat. How you doing, Luck Duck? Just hard to read chat when you're flying. Alright, so let's take a look at the inside of the ship here. This is kind of like an interesting... Nothing interactable really, but I mean again, the callbacks to the Millennium Falcon are very, very visible right here. Disney, don't sue us. Again, more gun racks. The habs. Now this in theory is going to be storage for us in the future, so that's nice. Some little shelves. Workstations. I mean, again, you've probably seen other reviews. I mean, if you want to see a really good review, look at Morphologist. He really goes into this in detail. I mean, this is not bad looking. Your beds. The cool little snow globe. It's not a snow globe, it's a holographic globe. It's still cool with a teddy bear. It does not have the Starfarer blankets, so that's a major downside. And no, Luck Duck, I don't do any pre-recorded videos. I just don't have time. I just do them when I have time. 12-pound weights. Come on, brah. Do you even lift, bro? Come on. Yeah, but that's a very good habitation section you've got over on the left here. This should be a bathroom. If I can figure out how to open it. Come on. I want to poop. Let me in my bathroom. Where's the interactable for it? There it is. That's kind of goofy. There you go. So if you want to poop, you got to find the button. Little shower, shampoo, the shoilet as they call it. Head out the bridge, we'll take a look at the rec area. And again, this is what everyone's been talking about, and I can't wait. I officially challenge anyone on the stream or any of the people who watch my videos, please come join me for a chess match in my lovely ship. It's very nice to have an actual working chess set. And yes, you can grab a piece and then put it down. But we're going to use this for the neat trick. So over here you got a coaster, right? See the Crusader Industries coaster? You got your little area again so you can cook, clean, little music set. Very neat area. You can make coffee. But the main point is you grab the white queen. Make sure we get the white queen. Come on. It's hard to tell which is the king and the queen. That should be the king, this should be the queen. Carry. And then place. And there's your secret area down here for storing nefarious items. Whoop. How do you get back up? There you go. So that's kind of neat. I don't know how do you close it. Do you close it by taking the thing back off? Yep. So be very careful where you place your chess pieces. You may accidentally show police where the, oop, did we just bug the heck out of this? There we go. Oh. So that's a little buggy. So they do need to work on the placing of items. I can't recreate the Queen's Gambit game. I'm not that good at chess. I want to place... Oh, so you have to aim... Okay. Okay, so that's how it works. So you pick up the piece, carry, and then you look on the chessboard and place it where you want to, and you completely ignore the rules of the game. Because why not reasons? That's okay. Yeah, so you can totally play a game. That's awesome. Alright. I hope we get more of that kind of stuff in game. Back into the server rooms, which is going to be the bread and butter of this ship. Massive amount of servers. Easily 4 times what you got on the Herald. So you're going to be able to bring a lot of data that you've gotten inside of your scanning room. Which is again really neat. No use for the chair yet. It's just a chair. It accesses the scanning dish you can see on the outside of the ship. I definitely like the aesthetic. It's a very nice looking ship. And these are the upper and lower turret. Which again have 2 size 3 laser repeaters. Come on, turn on. There we go. Why is the turret not powering on? I'm clicking power on. I don't know if it's because we're in the armistice zone or not. Oh. We may have just gotten 30k'd. Well, I guess that's one way to end the stream. So, Mercury Star Runner, great ship until the server decides to kick you out. Very good appearance. And overall, I'm very happy with how she performs. We saw in atmosphere, it's very maneuverable. In space, very maneuverable. And it's got, in my opinion, the cockpit layout, the only flaw is, again, the yoke. I don't like how it's basically reverse of what you would expect. So I don't like that. And I really wish we didn't end the stream on a 30k. Let's see if the chat, yeah, chat's, everything's down. Alright, everybody. And on that sad note, Star Citizen, how you fail us sometimes. But gorgeous ship. Later today I'll be doing a stream about the IAE event and going into all the new stuff we can see at the new Expo Center. But if you don't have a Star Runner and you're looking for a cargo ship that can carry 96 SCU and then hide away some more to bring it up to a total of 114 plus data, I do not think you can go wrong with the Star Runner. It is a very maneuverable, good looking ship. So take care everyone. Have a good day.